agenda if you need it. Heyo!
Welcome. What what podcast number is this now?
31.
Yeah,
31. That's pretty crazy. I feel like we just started doing this yesterday. 31.
Boom.
So we are coming to you live with the one and only Ben Carlson. Give it up for Ben, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Spotlighting some of the hard work that Ben's been putting in.
That's my brother.
With his clients.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that on camera or admit to it.
That's, just,
I was talking to him about you being his brother.
I mean, we're really close.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
anyway.
a weird way to say that.
Yeah, I can see the camaraderie. So, Ben, tell us, what's going on in the world of Ben Carlson? Why did we think it was a good idea for you to come on here? Do anything cool lately?
We should be more specific with the questions.
Have you done anything cool
Slinging
lately?
dials.
Slinging
yeah,
dials.
Sure.
Mounted my TV this weekend.
Yeah?
That's pretty sick.
That-
I also
that's-
closed to 167,000
Oh, there it is.
Jeez.
That's weird, yeah.
That's
People
that,
You weren't actually interested in...
no, that's awesome, man. You got $167,000 closed for Spring Solar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
tell us
talked
about that.
to,
How did you make it all happen from start to finish? You've been working with them for what, 90 days?
Yeah, something like that. It's
Yeah.
been not that long of a time. It was one of the first appointments I made for him, if not the first. It was the general manager of a company that, a vending company. And he was just down to take a meeting and, Spring Solar, they're dogs.
Yeah.
They went in there, got a proposal out. It was kind of cold for a little bit. They sent him a New Year's discount. Got the conversation going again, and I talked to the owner of Spring Solar today, and he said, "Yeah, we closed that last week." I was
That's
like,
awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
That's awesome.
Right
That's
on.
awesome.
So yeah, looking pretty good. We have a couple more in the hopper that they feel very, very confident will close.
Yeah.
So it's looking good.
That's awesome. Because, yeah, solar is just one of those things. It's an industry where, people don't need solar. It's more of a luxury item. And, with other things like IT or roofs, like if your roof's missing, you need a new roof. So it's really cool to see that you got a nice size deal like that within the first 3 months of working with them. Tell us, you got any other big proposals in the hopper? I've seen you put out a bunch of them for some of your other clients. You got anything else close that you're working on?
Yeah, we got 1.6 mil out in proposals for Pennsylvania. Those are looking pretty good. Yeah, but I mean, it's looking hot.
Yeah.
Solar right now isn't looking hot, but my clients are dogs.
Yeah.
I'm a dog. I'm hammering dials, just getting these guys at least foot in the door, just making things happen.
Ooh, I was gonna say, when you said that, it just made me think, Matt, you should definitely try to find the clip of that guy who's like, dog. He's a dog.
He's a dog. I love that one.
That would be a good
Dog.
one.
We'll throw her in there.
I'll just talk about the running backs. We got Aiden Dennis, dog. Dodie Devon, dog. Sir Hale, dog. He scored 5 touchdowns against Southside. RJ Hogue, dog. Sam Kale, I didn't even know he played running back, but he's a dog. Evan Linker, man. He's a linebacker in my eyes, but I guess he can run the ball. Dog. And then Quinn Roach, he plays baseball, but he gets after it. All SAC first-team baseball player right there, and now he's out here playing football. How about that?
He's a dog.
Quinn Roach is a dog. Absolutely.
No, that's really awesome. So, how many open spots you got?
2.
You got 2.
I
2.
working with a roofer now, in addition with my solar guys.
Cool.
I'm a roofing killer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Last time you had a roofing client, I think I saw like one of your final months. You had like 13 appointments set up for a guy.
Over 10, 4 months in a row.
Jeez.
Got him 40
Dog.
something appointments in 4 months. Dog.
And we just put him on solar, dude.
Yeah.
Our roofing aficionado.
Yeah. I mean, dude, solar, you need a dog.
Yeah.
Because it's tough out there, right?
Yeah.
We've seen it a million times. Commercial solar guys that just don't want to spend the money because they need a quick turnaround. But like, if you have the money to invest in sales, find somebody that can get you good opportunities, and there you go. 9 days later, he
That's it.
probably doesn't care what it costs because he's getting good meetings and he's closing business.
Dog.
Dog.
So that's awesome. So what would you like to tell any other clients that might be potentially watching this? I got some guys in the hopper too that watch these podcasts. Why should they pick you?
I'm a dog.
Because I'm a dog. Why did I know that was going to be the answer?
That's the only answer.
It's the only answer.
Looking to rip dials, make appointments.
There you go.
There
you go.
Failure is not an option. I don't like it.
I love it. I love it. Well, cool. Ben, you're welcome to stick around. I don't really know if there's anything else we want to do on spotlighting, but I'd say you probably got some more deals coming. We'll keep you in mind for the podcast, or keep us in mind when we need a special guest.
I'll think about it.
You'll think about it?
Think about it. I try to work you guys into my schedule.
That's all we ask
Between ripping dials, being a dog. Talking about ripping dials.
Ripping dials.
Gotta go rip some dials.
Dog. Well, that's awesome. So, where do we usually go with it in the setup, Matt? What should we move on to after BDR Spotlight?
Sales development.
Let's go ahead and talk about that. Yeah.
Cool. So, Cam, what you got here?
Yeah, so we had a pretty solid run there to finish out the month. I know had a little bit of a slump, maybe a 6-day streak, but then we kept setting up good meetings for you. You had a couple follow-ups. We got an upsell. We had an old client reach back out.
Five
deals
like
in the last 3 days.
2 or 3 days in the month. Yeah,
it was nice. And it's a little bit moneyballish, right? Where you're doing all the right things, and it's like, oh my gosh, where's that deal? Where's that deal? But for people watching, I mean, that's sort of the difference between us and your next sales guys. We know we're doing the right things. We know we're talking to the right people. We know we're setting up good meetings, and it's just a matter of time before you have a flurry of good stuff going for you. And we're no different than the next client. So it's really cool to see things moving along. We had a couple of people graduate, go over, receive their first clients, which is always a huge deal here, kind of like getting your wings, Logan and Blake. And it's really cool too. Not every time is a sales director excited for brand new, fresh off the boat reps to get accounts. It's just a matter of fact. And it's really cool to see over the past few months, our sales directors are really fired up to see some of these folks come out of intro period. Like, almost can't wait to get their hands on them. Yeah. Like, Joe was in my ear like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like, how's Logan doing? Yeah. You think he's?
Oh, I was talking about Logan all the time. Not only to the directors, but the clients, when they'd ask, I'm like, you have no idea. Like, all the sales guys are good. Yeah. Great. But there are some guys that just, when you say something once, he retains it and does it immediately.
You know what's crazy? Because I'm not one of those people. Sometimes I got to run into a brick wall. I was the kind of guy who learned how to drive a stick shift by killing it every way possible with my family in the car and on prom night and, whatever. But they just get it. You say it one time, like, oh, okay. Yeah. And then they go do it. That's huge.
And training's gotten, I think, a lot better. Like, as the time's progressed, the talent pool that's coming in is better, because I've seen it. It's like during the first 30 days or less, you see a slow start, even some confusion, right? Because it's a lot. Sure. And then after that first month, you start seeing guys clicking with the quality of their meetings for me. And then I'm like, okay, now it's just about volume. And then in that second month, for that 60 days, then you start seeing, 30 plus appointments and 3-4, deals coming from them, because they know what to look for. Yeah. And then they start doing the exact same thing. Will, eight meetings for his client down in Florida in month number 1.
It's like, crazy.
Busted his tail off. But no, it's really cool. So yeah, we ended up finishing the month going into, I think, like I said, 4 or 5 deals right there in the last couple of days. And it's the same thing. Like, we start out really hot, where it was like 7 deals in the first, week, and it was just like, man, this is gonna be a killer month. Slowed down, and thanks for the hard work that Matt and yourself put in of making a video about me and my slump. But I experienced it too.
It's true,
and you can watch that video at Arsenal Business Growth on YouTube. Correct?
It's true.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Scott at 403 Tech, he was looking at, thinking like he was going to quit, right? In that 1 November, we're like, dude, you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, you're on the cusp. Like, you got to believe me with this. Said, okay. And literally 6 deals in like 6 months, and then got another couple after that slew of deals. And I mean, that video's on the website too. But now it's like, He's like, oh my gosh, it actually works. We
Yeah.
all experience it. You'll have your
Imagine
highs,
that.
you'll have your lows. There's as more as you have more wins than losses.
Imagine
so
that.
you just got to get out there and sell yourself.
That's
Get
it. You
people
do the right
contracts.
things
That's
every
it.
day.
That's it.
You're going to win more often than most people.
Yeah.
And I know I promised Matt I'd be funnier on this podcast, but it's exactly true. I mean, if you just come in and you build something sustainable and repeatable and scalable, it's always going to be more productive than the 60 to 90 day campaign. You get a couple appointments and then you're done. So this is what happens after that.
Yeah. There you go. So with that being said, I think I don't know how much I haven't totaled it up yet. I'll save it for the next podcast. But we got a healthy increase in deals last meet.
To attrition?
Yeah, for attrition.
Yeah,
we had a pretty solid month.
I chatted with
to
Coda.
start the year.
It was looking at right before I came in here. It was looking like it was plus 11.
Yeah.
It could be plus 10. I think we're still waiting on.
I know it's plus double digits for sure. And one of them was just contract expired. They're bringing it in house. Nothing to do. I think they said they were going to do a Google review too. They were really happy with it.
I think it was always the plan.
Yeah, I think that was the plan. And then so we basically we had like one customer that we weren't able to keep around out of the 130 plus or whatever. So really good month.
Great start to the year.
Yeah. And so
Great start.
going into it, I'll just kind of piggyback off that with some of the stuff that I'm working on now. I love when I get to send out the hard work of the reps like Ryan Kattenbracker.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about it, but closed a $17,500 a month deal with his partner up in Trenton, New Jersey. That's big time right there.
We tried to get him on the podcast today. He said he was too busy.
Guys just want to work.
Too busy.
They'd rather make money than talk about making money, and I can respect that.
Too busy.
So I love it. Yeah, so we've got several guys in the pipeline right now. I've got probably 40 different people that I've talked to within the last 60, 90 days that there is an available spot. You know, some of them are in the same market. So, you know, it's like, hey, whoever wants it first, right? We got a couple guys that I was even talking to over the weekend. I had 3 separate clients reach out to me on Saturday and Sunday because they're still looking at it, still have questions. So the beauty of it, people can sign up when you want. arsenalbg.com/agreement. Just fill out an agreement, send it back to us. You got some reasonable terms in there. We'll start kicking ass and taking names, start making some money. What's next on the agenda after we go through that, Derek?
Yeah, let's jump into proposals and closed deals.
Yeah, let's check out some. So, yeah, to kind of piggyback off that, Ryan last week with a $17,500 a month deal for Shock. We got Ben who just closed that $167,000 project. Some of the more recent proposals. I saw Ross about 20 minutes ago got out another proposal with his IT client down in New Mexico. Just closed, $3,000 or a little over $3,000 a month in recurring revenue in his first 6 weeks of working with Red Road. Just got another one here today. 2 options. It's either going to be $4,500 a month or $2,400 a month. Monday Morning IT got out a proposal. Connor Fortenberry for cybersecurity and tech support, $2,400 a month.
He's got an open spot.
And he does have an open spot. Zeke Scott just got out one for $3,400 a month. His partner in Winnipeg last Friday. And then a couple of projects for his partner down in Riverside. So one being about $3,000, another one being $9,000. Again, don't really want projects, but it's a stepping stone to get to that recurring revenue.
Yeah, how else are you going to earn their trust?
All money's green, man. Hey, here's a project for $9,000 and then it turns into $4,500 a month and you get that. Like, trust me, your rep wants to close recurring business more than projects.
Sometimes we were just talking about that. Sometimes you got to date them first, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
do
they do good work?
I'm not looking for a marriage at this point. I'm just looking for a first date. Let me help you with this project and show you our work, and we'll take it from there.
You are getting married, though.
I am getting married.
So you are looking for a marriage, actually.
But I already had that first date. But that's why I told her, a couple years ago, I was like, look, I'm not looking for marriage. I'm just looking for a first date. I knew I was looking for marriage.
That's right. You shot your shot.
I shot my shot, and luckily it panned out.
Boom.
Here, we got some other proposals, too, in the world of roofing. So Bumble Roofing in L.A., David just gave us a 5-star Google review last week on Friday. So shout outs to David at Bumble Roofing. They're out in Ventura County.
About a second program.
Well, it's a franchise. So we've got a franchise in Houston that was doing so well that they had talked to David.
Yeah,
David
good news
started
spreads.
Bumble Roofing.
Let's go.
And it's a franchise model now where they're all kind of independently owned and operated. But he signed up and he's been sending me over guys, other Bumble Roofings across the United States. I got one in Richmond, Virginia right now that I want what you're doing for these guys. So working to get them signed up.
They copied the Fazoli's business model there, where it's all under one umbrella, serve the same breadsticks, but different owners.
I don't know about this. Who has the same breadsticks as Fazoli's?
Fazoli's. Every Fazoli's is the same. You know what you're going to get. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like productizing your offering. It's like Domino's. Their franchises, they literally just pay a fee and they get all their ingredients.
You mean the local place, Domino's?
Domino's.
Yeah.
Domino's
my favorite.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You feel free to edit that out. That was a terrible joke. But the other roofer, though, we have in Virginia, Tecta, quote out today. Tecta America company, roof services, $177,000 project for a re-roof and another one for $32,000 a month. They just started with us in
their
January.
first month.
I think they had 6 or 7 appointments, and they're all turned into proposal. And Ryan has been telling me that this should be going in the closed deal chat here apparently pretty soon. But Blue Collar Roofing got out a re-roof proposal for $562,000.
Wow.
And he was telling me on Friday they've already verbally agreed to doing it. The only thing is they want to do it in sections where they're going to start with one and then finish it up here in a couple of months. So that would be awesome. Blue Collar started with us like 60, 90 days ago, something like that, out in Utah. So
that's amazing.
And then here's another one for Bumble Roofing of LA last Thursday, $17,000 a month. So, and I don't know if we talked about it all last week. The one I, as a salesman, am excited about, Rashawn, got out a monster in his first month for our new HVAC client in Oklahoma City. 4 units being repaired. There's a budget approved of $150,000, and there's like 17 units. It's going to repair those 4, and then there's another preventative maintenance plan, some other service work, but they're going to use up that whole budget to fix that building. So
that's
shout
crazy.
out to him. Yeah.
That's crazy. I think we did probably mention it, but definitely didn't give it the spotlight.
Sure. I think it deserves some spotlight.
Yeah,
that's the focus for me this
awesome.
year. I'm coming into
first
it.
month, right?
HVAC. Yeah, first month.
Oh
like literally 2-3 weeks in, that quote goes out. Like,
what
are we doing?
What are you doing? HVAC, one of our newest markets.
Right.
Check out the partner map. If your market's available, you've got to talk to Sam.
There's no better time. Almost all the markets are available because we just started it.
As sales guys, we don't often get lucky. It's a lot of hard work. But when Rashawn's just running into
right time,
$500,000 deals in his first month, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And we're doing it.
Yeah.
We can do that for you too.
Yeah. So anybody that is a mechanical contractor, if you know of one, looking for a service like ours or what we do specifically, please go get your markets before I go on a rampage this year, because the goal is to be, 20, 30, maybe some 50 plus in different markets. I've got some good ones. Follow up with some guys in New Orleans that I'm supposed to talk to today. They had some come up. We just moved it to Friday, but
it's where we're going to have to call.
Yeah.
We're running out of markets and
space.
IT. Roofing's filling up quick. So, before we start really attacking it, first come, first serve, you can take a look at the map.
Yeah.
A lot of our original IT clients are very well served, locking down their territories, and, they've been there for years. Yeah. So it could be you.
So moving on to the next part, what do we got? We on current events yet? Current events.
I guess the tariffs, that's the big thing today, the tariffs.
I'm seeing a lot of the stuff going around social media about the tariffs, but I don't know. I have really been trying to not get sucked into all the negativity, because I just feel like everything, every day, somebody's mad about something. It's just not enjoyable.
Dude, there's going to be some skits coming up, because
sure.
It took less than a day. So like Panama, they were getting tariffed.
Mm-hmm.
Our boats go through the Panama Canal for free now. Mm-hmm. No more tariffs.
There you go.
Mexico, tariffs. 12 hours later, we're like, we'll put 10,000 troops on the border for you.
Yeah.
No more tariffs.
Let me send back all of your illegal immigrants to Colombia. No, we're not going to take them. Cool. Then you get 100% tariff. Okay, we'll take them.
It's like the troops are standing at the border. They're like, straight to jail? Straight to jail?
Yeah, bargaining.
Yes, straight to jail. I'm like, okay.
It's a sales tactic,
great.
So, hey, I just want it all to work out. Yeah. I want a good future for my soon-to-be wife and the kids that we'll inevitably have, And at the end of the day, man, I'm rooting for us to win, no matter who's at the helm.
It's true. I just want stuff that's affordable.
Yeah.
I love that. I want to get back to buying family-sized boxes of Uncrustables, not just one at a time, dude. Are you kidding me?
I just want to go back to paying not $20 for a pound of chicken wings anymore. Like, remember when they used to be like 50 cents a wing? Now you got to look for a special or a deal to just get a reasonable price on chicken wings.
It's crazy.
Shout-
Eggs.
Hold on. I got to say, chicken wings, Big A's on the riverfront, best chicken wings in town. That's my personal opinion, but another reason why, as I'm sure you've seen, I love St. Charles.
They're pretty big. The chicken wings over there are probably one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Juicy.
You know,
The Memphis dry rub. That's, you can't go wrong with
they're
that.
in my St. Louis top 10. They're not my favorite. But they're huge. They're big.
Okay, real quick. What's number one?
You're not gonna like.
You
this
know
answer.
chicken wings.
Yeah.
But depending on your answer, I might
it's a
revoke
tie.
that from you. Tie.
It's a tie. Yeah.
Between who?
St. Louis Pizza and Wings. Their honey mustard buffalo.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
10 out of 10. And then this one, most people have heard of, but they've never gotten wings there. Bandana's Barbecue.
What?
Sleeper, dude.
What?
They are smoked, then battered and fried.
Matt, what do you think about this? Can
So
you confirm?
I've actually never had Bandana's chicken wings.
Really?
So now I'm kind of
The
like,
only
People go there for barbecue. They don't go there
Right.
for wings.
right.
the only
They're good.
bandanas I know of is the one off Dorset.
They're so
I
good.
see it from the highway.
So
But
good.
I'm not a big barbecue guy. It's fine. It's just not my favorite.
I used to like it when I was younger. It hurts me these days. It's so greasy. It's so greasy.
Yeah. One of the worst things about getting old is you can't eat food like you used to.
I know.
I'm slowly finding it out. I've lived off of hot sauce, Frank's
Yeah,
in particular,
me
my
too.
whole life.
It keeps us healthy.
And now
like, not sick.
I'm getting to a point where I'm like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Like my stomach hurts the next day.
Is it normal to eat 20 Tums in a day? Is that a
Yeah.
normal thing?
Now it's like, for my side of sauce, I'll take Frank's and Tums.
In a bucket of ranch.
Oh my God.
Chunky.
Depends. Chunky ranch.
and-
Chunky.
You might have heard a lot of ranch, but what I meant was a bucket of ranch.
What I
Like,
said was,
a
I
Home
want
Depot
all the
size.
ranch that you have.
bucket of ranch.
I know what you thought you heard.
Better be homemade too.
Yeah.
None of that packet stuff.
All right, so current events got to chicken wings, which I love. Chicken wings are always current events. But
Before we jump off of that, are we drums or flats?
I'm drums all day long.
I like both of them.
I'll eat both of them, but
How
come
do
on.
you eat flats? You pull it apart and then
I don't like being messy. Probably one of the reasons I don't like barbecue. So
be.
like
Crumb
barbecue's
boy.
very
Oh
messy.
no! Do you
Crumb
eat
boy.
boneless
Can't be
wings? Let's
crumb boy.
clarify. I'm talking about bone-in wings here.
I know. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
The flats though, like some people, it's not the right way to do it. Is you pull them apart. I just saw a video on this. What you're supposed to do is you take one end and you push it down, and you push the meat down the bone.
Yeah.
And then
It's like
literally
a-
it can
all
come.
thin.
It all comes right off.
So I do that, but I pull it apart first, then slide all the meat down.
I just saw that video like
great.
a couple days ago, and I haven't had chicken wings since. But I'm going to try that out. to
Also,
see
if you
it
push
works.
all the meat down when you dip it, everything
I
gets
know.
in the
I know.
instead of a flat where it's like
Yeah.
weird and
Can we get a wingtip
Yeah.
soundbite?
wingtip.
All right.
There you go. Yeah, drums all day long.
I like
over
both
flats.
I don't discriminate.
Yeah. So what's next? I know I got a couple minutes here, and I got another meeting to jump to. But after current events,
Yeah, kind of slow. I guess
to say.
Kanye West got kicked out of the Grammys.
Danny,
Yeah.
Kanye, I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best records of all time.
I think they probably would have let him stay, but his wife showed up naked.
She
No,
dropped
it was.
dropped a fur coat.
What?
Yeah.
Who's his wife now?
That Bianca Cesori girl.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Don't Google her right now.
She looks just like.
And if I
Kim
do,
K.
don't do it for a work computer.
Definitely
The
not.
Grammys did not help
Get off
her
our
out.
Wi-Fi too. Don't do it.
Oh, geez.
I mean,
I
if
don't
we
know.
if we want
Beyonce
to talk
did
about
win
that,
country a Grammy for a country album. That was not good.
Yeah.
It
What
was
is this?
not good. Did you know Beyonce made a country album last year?
No.
Well, she did, and just won a Grammy for it.
Well, Beyonce automatically wins Grammys because if you don't say shout out Beyonce, the Illuminati come and get you.
Yeah, you won't be around. So,
So when she makes a country album,
Congratulations, Beyonce.
congratulations, got to shout out Beyonce on
Yeah.
her country album, best
Anyways,
best
what's the
record
next
of all
story?
time. So what else? I saw something at the Grammys. I think Sabrina Carpenter took home some for like song of the year.
yeah, that
or
was
something.
Pop.
This is gonna be a hot take.
Yeah,
I don't
take.
like a single song of hers.
really, Sabrina.
Yeah,
I got to tell you, Paige forced me to listen to it because that's like her deal.
yeah.
She's got some that aren't too bad.
They're
Some
all
of them
slow.
are. I'm not.
Aren't they all kind of slow and sleepy?
No,
Kind of like Lord.
I'll find you one.
Not the espresso song. That's a fast one.
Espresso's the big one, but there's another one that's pretty good. I hear it because, I'm in the car. Paige is like, here's my music. And I'm
Secretly, Sam's got a
like,
deep cut of Sabrina Carpenter.
it's tough. I'm trying to turn on Limp Bizkit in the Jeep, but I'm only getting Sabrina Carpenter right now. So overruled. Right to jail.
Actually, speaking while we're on
Straight
that,
to jail.
Yeah.
Chapel Roan.
Let's go.
Missouri's only, Missouri.
Who's that?
Southern Missouri.
HOTTOGO.
And then the Pink Pony Club song.
Oh,
Wait, this is a music artist?
Yeah, she's from Southern
Really
Missouri.
good.
She won New Artist of the Year.
really, really
Well,
good.
shout outs to her.
Yeah, Chapel Roan.
The more you know. I live
killed it.
in a bubble, so I rely on you guys to catch me up to speed in pop culture. Because if you go past 2010, that's where it stops for me, where I just stopped caring.
I told Nate
live in
Fevercorn
this
he
world.
should dress up as Chapel Roan for Halloween.
I gotta look. Chapel. How do you spell her name?
Just the-
Is it a her or?
yeah.
Okay.
Good question these days. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
she's in this medieval
That's what I was
Alice
about
in
to say.
Wonderland.
Because she wore a suit of armor
Yeah,
at her concert,
Yeah, I've
right?
never-
When I went down, and he's got that long, kind of dusty,
I
reddish
think that was
brown.
supposed to be Joan of Arc. Was the
Yes.
character she was
Yeah,
going
it was.
for in that?
I was like, dude, Nate, you can just wear a suit of armor,
And it's
and
there.
you're her.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, okay, I might have spoke too soon because this is this is my first time ever seeing Chapel Roan.
Mm-hmm.
It says that she's known for her campy drag queen inspired aesthetic. So,
Yeah.
is it a drag queen?
No,
No,
kind of
she-
just
just
like
in that
imagine
crowd.
costume and makeup like David Bowie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
David Bowie's a great, kind of Lady Gaga era.
Yeah, very eccentric, very kind of out there. It's fun.
Best new artist
Yeah.
right there. So, shout outs. Good deal. Yeah, any other current events that we're glossing over? Matt, were you saying something?
Oh yeah, I mean, whenever you guys talk about current events and we actually had the Grammys, I could actually chime in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
That's
next
about
up
What?
there.
Yeah.
huh?
What else? What else you got?
You got any shows
from the
coming up?
Grammys? Yeah, you got any shows coming up?
Nothing planned
see
right
you
now.
accept an award this year
We
or next
might-
year?
We might have something going this spring.
Hey,
Just
we
still
don't
need
pay
that
for
voice
awards
back.
here, though, so
Yeah.
you got to earn it.
Yeah, we don't
right?
pay for awards, Matt.
No,
You got to earn it.
we don't want those kind of awards. That's for sure.
I will say this just because we're on the topic. I didn't know this, but you aren't a fan of Seinfeld, which
just not funny.
Don't understand.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's just a boring show
Matt-
you want to watch
Matt,
10,000 times.
do you watch
it's fine.
Seinfeld? Do you
yeah,
like it?
yeah, I had a good
okay.
moment.
Yeah,
on
it's
Seinfeld.
Okay. So this is what I'll tell you. I didn't know this, but the character who plays Kramer,
He's funny.
you have to pay money to win an Emmy, I think, or the TV awards, right? You have to pay a $300 or $400 fee
Entry,
or whatever entry. Yeah. And no one put the money down, but he paid it himself. He put the money down and then went on to win 4 or 5 Emmys for his character, all because he out of his own pocket paid the fee. The writers and the producers, nobody paid it, so he did it himself and he won.
No Ricardo here, bitch.
No Ricardo here, bitch.
So if he didn't pay that, someone else would have won?
No, if you don't pay it, you can't be nominated. They don't even look at you, no matter who you are, how good you are.
So I guess it's not
it's
really
it's
the
like the
best.
Inc 5000 to pay you pay to play.
Ugh.
Yeah, ugh.
Wants to be on there.
Why would I want to give you money for you to give me a fake award?
Yeah, and to be grouped with 5,000 other companies.
Who all are suckers and
We're one of one, baby.
one of one.
That's it.
Number 9 fastest growing company in 2024. Love it.
They invited us.
Damn
They
right.
noticed us.
Damn right. They said, "Hey,
was a good time.
we're noticing you guys.
We'll
Why
give
don't
you lunch."
Why don't you? Yeah, we'll feed you some lunch. Let us take a look. Let's see how fast you're growing." And they're like, "Damn, son,
Damn,
top 10 in the city."
This?
We're like, "Yeah, we're just over here chilling, just doing our thing." But
That was cool.
that was a really fun one to win.
It is cool to be noticed.
Yeah, especially after 6 years next month, dude.
Yeah.
6 years,
Crushing it.
and we finished last year at 5.7 mil.
Tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg.
Crazy.
I think we're shooting for. I think Aaron said the realistic goal is somewhere between 7.75, something like that. But I'm gonna do everything I can to help us get there.
I mean, we
if
go
not
plus
beat it.
10 every month.
We beat last year's goal. It
did?
was it started at 5.5 or something, and I was like, nah, let's go higher.
We did.
I only got to 5.7. I would have liked to
Any
go higher.
office news?
office
Any
news.
fun office news?
You keep me up to date with the office stuff.
We got a couple. Evan Wolf
Okay,
closing on a house.
there you go.
Mark Drake. closing on a house.
There we go. Hey.
We went to Disney on Ice
Yeah.
over the weekend. My
how
kid
was that?
loved it.
I saw you show me that video earlier. It looked like Augie was jamming.
Yeah, my son just turned 1 and he was already jumping and dancing and clapping and he loved it. I bought him a $40 Mickey bubble machine. That was
There you
great.
go. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man. Are kids expensive? Just tell me now.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they are 100%. You're adding another human, but not as expensive as it has to be. If that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to tell you, I am looking forward to one thing. You mentioned Disney on Ice and got me thinking of the events at Enterprise. You know what it is?
What it is?
At the end of the month.
Lil
Matt?
Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT.
What's your favorite Lil Wayne song?
Oh, man. Too many to name.
Go DJ.
Too many to name. They're all.
Is there
so
a Lil
good.
Wayne song you can?
No.
You know the.
I know
words
what
to?
you're going to say. No, I'm not going to rap.
I mean, if you were just repeating it, it would be singing.
Reciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to rap.
Go DJ. That's my
my
DJ.
There you go. Go DJ.
Go
That's
DJ.
my DJ.
That's my DJ. So yeah, there you go.
I like that.
Nice. Yeah, go DJ.
Not even if I gave you a little.
God, when you said that, I can't.
We got a
even-
beat. You drop a beat back there, Matt?
No, we're not. No.
Come on.
No.
You got a beat?
We'll have to prepare that for next time.
That would have been awesome.
If you put a beat on, you go right to jail.
Right to jail.
We start playing
jail.
snares in an 808 and we lock the door. The door closes and locks, and we
Yeah.
just force Sam to lay down bars until
An EP
we
is
find it.
released.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
plot twist.
All right, so the event's coming up. We got 6 Blues games at Enterprise. this
Sure.
month.
Yeah, 6 of them.
And then
The Blues
ends on
just
the
ended their
28th.
4-game losing streak
Did they?
against Utah Hockey.
Well, good deal. Yeah, they're coming out with a name. They're going to be the Yeti or the Yetis, I think I read.
That's pretty good.
The Utah Yetis. I think they're trying to get trademark or approval or something. So they're having like a vote.
I bet
at
those
the
jerseys are going to be
arena.
sick.
Yeah, they always said that it was a placeholder until they
Yeah.
could come up with a team name after buying the
Is our
Coyotes.
soccer team like that? Because we're St. Louis FC?
No,
Are we gonna
that's,
pick a
that's,
name, or-
that's a name. Soccer is, it's kind of lame if you're
no
like
name.
the gorillas or, some sort of animal or something. Like they
I
just
think that's
go
badass.
athletic
That's
club.
great. No
or
one
fight club.
suggested that at all. We were like the St. Louis Spirit. Or
Did you know that there's only like one major, or I don't want to say professional because it's college, but one sports team with a mascot, the Gorillas.
What is it?
It's
you remember?
It's somewhere in I think Pennsylvania, but they're called the Go-Go Gorillas. That is the
That's
only
awesome.
gorilla mascot. Did you know that? Only one.
What's your favorite mascot?
Oh, I don't know.
I know mine.
Okay,
Immediately.
go ahead.
The
What?
Rocket City Trash Pandas.
What?
Yeah.
What sport is this?
We're gonna have to
Baseball.
pull that up.
Yeah, pull that up, Matt. What? Let's all pull it up, and then we'll put a image.
Yeah.
What
they're,
is it?
they're awesome. It's a
Say it
double A
again?
team.
What?
The Rocket City
Okay.
Trash Pandas.
Rocket City.
They've got some of the best
Trash
swag too.
Pandas.
Best mascot.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Minor
Located
league
in
baseball
Madison,
team.
Alabama. Home games at Toyota Field. They're big time.
Yeah, big time.
Big time.
Okay, I'm pulling up their LinkedIn right now.
Yep.
They have a whole whop. Oh my god,
Whoever's in charge of-
132 employees.
Yeah. Whoever's in charge of this marketing, I want to shake that person's hand. This is my favorite.
Interesting. Well, just for context, the Go-Go Gorillas, I got to figure out what university that was. It's something state. I want to say like Pittsburgh State Go-Go Gorillas.
Is this
or
made?
something
Did you
like
see
that.
this on Blue Mountain State? Is this where you got this? Is
No,
this
no,
real?
no. My marketing teacher when I was in high school went to school there, and she talked about it all the time. Oh, I was right. Pittsburgh State Gorillas. God, what a brain I have. I just pulled that out the memory banks from 15 years ago.
Apparently, the Phoenix Sun use a gorilla as their mascot.
Used as a
well.
mascot, but their
How
name
weird is
is the
that?
Suns. They're not
Yeah.
the Gorillas.
I don't like that at all.
You never knew that?
Why did they do that?
They've had a gorilla forever.
I've been to a Suns game and I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bizarre. I guess. Well, I guess the St. Louis Blues. We've got like a polar bear and a dog.
Yeah, Louis. Yeah.
I
Because I mean,
guess,
how? What do you want him walk?
Yeah, a
big
little
music
blue-
note
blues
walking
note
around,
just
That'd be
walking away.
lame.
It's dumb.
Lame. Oh, best mascot here. The best mascot though, Fredberg, hands down. Fred Bird's
Okay,
the
if
man.
it wasn't Fred Bird, who would you go with? Because I agree.
See, I don't know.
I like the Philly Fanatic, the big green thing.
Oh yeah. I like the one in Houston for the Rockets.
Oh,
games.
the trash cans.
There. No, not baseball, basketball.
Oh yeah,
The guy,
my bad.
these are maybe it's Houston or maybe it's Denver. One of them, they do antics in the crowd all the time. Like
I've seen those videos.
They stage fights and stuff. Like he comes and pulls like a big teddy bear. And
I just saw that one where he tried to propose with a little bear, then a medium bear, then like
comes back with
a bear
one.
that took up like the whole section.
Yeah,
of
like
it.
5
That was
seats.
Yeah,
just laid on top.
that was really funny.
This
Anyways.
might be a cliche, but Gritty from
Gritty.
Philly. Orange Gritty.
You getting a call there, Cam?
Yeah, it's Ryan Gridley
You wanna
doing the gritty.
answer it or
Yeah, put him
mute
on
it?
the line.
Yeah.
No, I
Put
put
him
him to Zeke.
Oh, all right. There you go. No, what were you saying, Matt?
Gritty.
Gritty.
The mascot.
Is that the name?
Philly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd know him if you see him. He's
I
like
remember he's
orange.
like orange.
Yeah, like googly
furball.
eyes. Yeah.
Speaking of gorillas, did you see that video of that girl, modern day, like maybe tail end of this year, last year, and she just found out about Harambe? She like didn't know about Harambe, and they like played the videos and they're like, what? But why would they kill him? And we're like, we're saying, but it's like you.
2019 called.
Yeah,
6
2019
years
called.
too
I want you
late.
back.
She's like, I wish I could donate.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Actually, same thing. I was at Cincinnati Zoo, just random trip with the
Yeah.
STEMI, and some kid goes,
STEMI.
"Isn't this where Harambe died?" And I'm like,
Oh, no.
brain blast. I'm
Harambe?
like, "Oh my god, Harambe!" I'm at his death place and birthplace, maybe.
Yeah,
I
it's the
don't know.
Cincinnati Zoo.
The stimmy?
Yeah, the STEMI trip. It was a good time. Got a
STEMI
nice
trip.
$200 sweater.
That's
From the
hilarious.
zoo.
You're talking about the COVID checks?
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm waiting on
What'd you
those.
do with your COVID check, Sam?
I didn't do like
Oh,
anything.
Yeah, you did.
I
Tell the
said
truth, because I know. Tell me.
I recorded a couple of songs back
There
in
you
the
go.
day.
And you got a little?
Oh no, I didn't get any ink until way after.
Way after? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
As a matter of fact, I got my
It's
first.
pretty sweet.
I got my first tattoo, the big one, when I closed my first deal with
I
my IT
remember.
client in
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah.
It was like $5,500 a month, and I was like, "We're going now." I took off early for my birthday. Remember,
Yeah,
and Aaron gave me
yeah.
a bunch of crap. He's like,
That's funny.
"You literally took a day off, a half day, to go get a tattoo."
It's like one of those things where secretly it's okay, but you have to tell them
Yeah.
because everyone else isn't
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I got that one, and then I started getting a bunch of deals, but like a year later, after I'd got a bunch of commission money, I think I got my entire arm done in 2 weeks.
You did.
It was
Sam,
like
Sam
every
called me
day.
up one night,
Addicted.
and
Oh,
I
yeah,
came
it's
over.
addictive.
And we were on the back porch, and he was playing me his music. It's
Oh, my
honestly, it's
goodness.
not.
It's gone.
No pun intended.
It's-
I know
it's all
someone
gone.
ruined it.
Yep. And
Always one
I just
person.
got rid of it.
We had a select group of us that had Sam's SoundCloud,
Mm-hmm.
and one of those people shared it with the wrong person.
No, the entire company.
And then that person,
Uh-huh.
in retaliation to a GIF, I believe, shared that with the whole company, and Sam deleted it. So
So
Honestly,
it's
it
just a
wasn't that bad.
memory. If you want to throw in
we'll get you back on the mic.
the
old
Kid
1-2s
Cudi,
here, huh?
David Guetta and Kid Cudi.
Did you?
memories?
Aaron's been asking if people want, instruments for the band. Did you ask him for the old?
You know what I want?
Sam's the best J-Rock. I swear. Yeah.
I am talking to
Let
an
it
IT
fly.
company up in Nova Scotia, and I mentioned Trailer Park Boys to him on the call. I was
Yeah.
like, I just gotta ask because I've seen every episode
they
like
know?
100 times. Oh yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Era.
Told you. That's really good.
No, I'm saying
No, I'm saying.
J-Rock baby, J-Rock baby. Yeah, J-Rock's the man.
It's true.
But-
Sam's our J-Rock.
I'll be your J-Rock. All right, so
I think that's it.
yeah, all right. Well, cool. Till next time. Era.
That's good.